What encouraged you to be here today?
Oh, I have many friends, family who've been telling me, have you heard Osofo Chirabosom? Have you heard what he's saying, what he's doing? So I got informed and I was very impressed, particularly with one thing, that Osofo Chirabosom is talking to people about all the industries that started under the 7-year development plan under Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah's leadership. So what I like is that he's not saying, I'm a follower of Nkrumah, I'm an Nkrumahist, but he's showing people because there's a lot more, some of the things that Kwame Nkrumah started for the good and the welfare of the people of Ghana and Africa.
After people telling you about this, have you also had a chance to watch him on TV?
Yes, a little.
And after watching, were you impressed?
Yeah, I liked, like I said, what impressed me, what brought me here to say a big thank you and a big ayeko is because Osofo is teaching the younger generation, especially who were not here and might not know the history, how our country started, how our nation building began with this drive to industrialize, for us to produce every single thing we need. Because without that, if we don't do that, our people are never going to be prosperous and wealthy. We need to produce what we consume. You can have gold, a lot of it, but if you don't refine it, if you don't make it into a finished product, you will remain poor. You see, you can have all the minerals that you can be sitting on wealth, but if you don't do something with it, your people, not anyone else, the own people of the land, if we don't do something with it, then it will be wasted. There's nothing called the winner takes all. We all have to benefit to make sure that no one is left behind in our country. Then we will have proper peace. Then we will have unity. So that is how, when we formulate policies, we have to have at the back of our mind these ideas.
Yeah, well, were you privy to some of the achievements some of the people showed on TV of your father?
Yes, of course, some I know, because some not all. Not even I learned a few things. But we have his books. We have the 7-year development plan. So we study Kwame Nkrumah, and that is what I recommend for every young person in Ghana and Africa, to read Nkrumah. Then you understand that mind that expedited our political independence, that laid the foundation for our economic independence, and the unity of all Africans, wherever they might be.
Concerning today's program, what was your impression and your overview of what you saw today?
I like the fact that we are reminding ourselves of all the enterprises, the factories that we had. And if we had continued, we wouldn't be struggling so much today. Yes, we had to tighten our belts a little for tomorrow, but that is a culture we have to understand, the culture of saving a little. So I like the fact that he's Osofo Chirabosom and his church keep on reminding us, this is where we came from. This is where we must go. I like that courage also, the courage of saying things as they are, because that's what we need. You know, we all know what needs to be done, but it is the courage we lack. So how do you get courage? You get courage from knowledge. You get courage from looking back at what your strong leaders, forefathers and mothers did and how they did it. So this is a little education, you know, and it's true it's set in a place of worship, but why not? If you love God, you must love your country and your fellow countryman and woman.
I think I remember I saw one video when your late dad died and you were coming with your mother and your other siblings as
yes,
well. We saw the mood. Your parent, your mother especially wasn't happy.
Absolutely.
You could see from your face as well. I saw the video
yes.
myself. What was the mood? Coming back home, seeing your dad?
Yes. Yes, of course, that was difficult. But you see, this is human experience. that we have to be strong. You have to use your pain, channel it into good energy. You see? And he left us such a great legacy, great thoughts, great books, which God help me. I set up the Nkrumah Pan-African Center to reproduce many of his books. So he left us so much. I can't be sad for long, you know, because on the contrary, he's telling us, don't sit down, do something for your people, and do something good for the whole of African people. So we were sad, we grieve, but we move on. We move on because his message is for us to get up and do something good.
Were Ghanaians fair to your dad?
We must see the full picture. We must understand what happened in the 60s. The height of the Cold War. 2 superpowers or more competing. Ghana was one of the small countries which fell victim to that. Many leaders, not only Osajifo, if it looked like they were going east and west, not only in one direction, they angered some external forces. It is no secret that the 1966 illegal overthrow was fueled from Western intelligence. It is no secret. So it's not the people of Ghana. You see, it's a small clique of soldiers and armies, leaders who lied to the other soldiers and the military, who lied to the people of Ghana. So it is not the people of Ghana. The young people of Ghana, you have a mission to accomplish. You have to study Osajifo Nkrumah. Understand what he started in our country and in Africa. Because once you read him, his ideas will empower you. And the mission to accomplish is to keep Ghana united and to make sure that our continent is united. We were divided by our colonizers. Today we are free. There is no reason to maintain the borders that were imposed on us against our will. Let us be free, let us be united, and let us move and rally around a vision for our development.